Welcome to the New Zealand All Blacks High Performance Plan for 2016 to 2019. As Kiwis, we pride ourselves on our culture and dedication to success. The sense of pride established when we see our athletes compete and succeed at the highest level is none above. In turn, those athletes inspire our youth to strive to uphold our high standards. This high performance plan has been developed for the players and coaches of the New Zealand All Blacks, providing guidance for future success of the team. The current plan follows on from the previously successful high performance strategy that was developed for the England Rugby World Cup cycle in 2015. The 2015 plan maintained a strong focus on youth development and improvement of culture, and this is why we believe that they are the key contributors to success. However, when you're on top of your game, change your game. Therefore, the new plan will construct and follow a winning dominant strategy, whereby more New Zealand rugby teams are winning on the world stage. This plan will not only look to cement All Black and Black Fern success, but also enhance the development teams such as the Maori All Blacks and Under 20 All Blacks. It is for this purpose that we create an environment that is performance motivated, athlete focused and coach assisted. It is crucial to realise that the challenge is to always improve, to always get better, even when you're the best, especially when you're the best. Looking to our youth again will be a prominent and challenging goal forthcoming if we are to continue our success. Furthermore, a greater emphasis on funding at all levels of government is required to build world-class facilities in order to produce the most athletically robust players. Currently, the previous strategy has left New Zealand rugby in a strong position. Major milestones were made and targets met. The All Blacks won all major events including Rugby Championships, Bledisloe Cups and the 2015 Rugby World Cup. In the last 4 years cycle, the All Blacks played in 55 international matches, losing 3 and drawing 2, giving them a 91% win record. Over this time, the All Blacks have managed to maintain top position on the IRB World Rankings, while other teams have fluctuated, varying their rankings. The challenge now is to continue this success, but future endeavours will look to uphold these standards and improve our winning ratio, again setting benchmark goals as high and realistic as possible. The objective for the next 4 years is building towards a successful Rugby World Cup campaign in Japan. Creating a world-leading high-performance department is an essential requirement. This will be made possible through multiple avenues. Employment of outstanding individual professionals that work cohesively within a team in their respective fields is the foremost objective in making a unified coaching department. The definitive factor will be their ability to create a relationship with the athlete involved. Without the trust and belief between coaches and athletes, the ultimate goal will be unsuccessful. Secondly, talent identification is another paramount focus for improving and developing consistent success for New Zealand Rugby Union, ensuring that regular competitions such as the Mitre 10 Cup continue to produce new and existing talent, providing accessible pathways for youth and mature players. The most important factor is producing good quality people, as better people make better All Blacks. It is critical to build upon our performances as a high performance unit, ensuring that evidence-based practice is applied to our athletes. For the next 4 years, we have developed 3 key pillars that are believed to be crucial in obtaining our goals and objectives. These are to provide world-class support to our athletes and support staff, improve and develop the team's culture, and to strengthen athlete growth and development. It is highly important that we as an organisation work with all levels of rugby, from the grassroots up to the All Blacks, with the main goal of having positive influences on the coaches and players at those levels. Delivering athlete-focused programs with high-quality support that maximises the trust between their coaches, which will in turn optimise their performance. Allowing for personal and professional development for our highly specialised staff and coaches is essential. Expanding their knowledge and introducing new and innovating ideas to implement on our athletes is a strong focus within the high performance plan. In saying that, we must get the basics right. Employing mentally robust coaches and athletes is critical. In doing this, we'll enable our teams to achieve sustainable success. Maintaining our culture and humility is an absolute must over the next 4 years. For the players and staff involved, a balance of pride and humility is indispensable. We must take absolute pride within our performance at hand and complete humility for when the task is complete. If we can focus on strengthening our culture not only at the All Black level but right throughout New Zealand rugby, then the results will follow. If we can improve on these as an organisation, enhancing our values and culture, then we decide our character and our character will in turn choose our values. Providing and innovating facilities accessible for our athletes is a necessity. Furthermore, continuing the development pathways and delivering quality athletes required to meet our performance goals for the following 4 years. Continuing quality competitions across the country, such as Mitre 10 Cup, exposing athletes to high levels of competition will continue the development and sustain current high-level athletes. For all the previously stated aims to be upheld, New Zealand Rugby as an organisation must work collaboratively to advance the pathway for the future and current athletes. In order to understand our level of success, we must be able to measure these. Each team under our governance must set high goals for themselves. However, they must be realistic and achievable. A key element in being successful will be to validate it through measures in competition. Therefore, New Zealand Rugby will continue to set the highest possible goals for each individual team, these being the All Blacks, Black Ferns, Maori All Blacks and the Under-20s All Blacks. The main competition goals for the All Blacks are to retain the Bledisloe Cup over the next 4 years, to retain the Rugby Championship trophy over the next 4 years, to win and retain the Rugby World Cup for a third straight time, to retain number 1 position on the IRB World Rankings, and to lose only 1 game in the next 4 years. The Black Ferns' objective goals are an 80% win ratio, 1 player nominated for the World Player of the Year each year, 2017 Rugby World Cup champions, and to retain number 1 on the IRB rankings. The Maori All Blacks benchmark targets are to win 80% of their tour games in a year, and 2 players each year to progress into the All Blacks. The Under-20s All Blacks goals are to be World Cup champions for the entire high performance plan, 2 players each year to make it into development Super Rugby teams, and to win every Oceania Champions in the next 4 years. The ability to achieve these benchmark goals is realistic for our group of athletes. Achieving these goals should have a follow-on effect and influence onto other teams under the 2016-2019 High Performance Plan. Accomplishing these goals will not only make our nation proud, but furthermore strengthen rugby union within New Zealand and the entire rugby community. In order to measure the success of the strategy of our mission, consistent reviews will be undertaken yearly in order to stay on target. Overall measures of the high performance plan will be ultimately made by competition success of the main focus teams. The review will observe all pillars previously mentioned, witnessing the success, applicability and the need for further development. At New Zealand Rugby, we will continue to attain the finest product for our athletes and nation. Moving forward from the previous review is essential. This high performance plan will set New Zealand Rugby on the right path for the ultimate goal of the Japan World Cup. Following these strict guidelines and implementing new structures as previously mentioned are the driving successes in producing the definitive outcome. Accomplishing the key objectives are the stepping stones to success. This proud rugby nation of ours demands the best for our athletes and coaches, and this is exactly what we plan to deliver.